Great slider.
I'm Phil. I'm Neilden.
Big slider.
I'm Razz.
I'm gonna bust his ass.
I'm Brandon.
Slide jobs by the dozen out here.
Hello, this is Thomas.
Here. Pisser.
I'm John.
Sit down the back straightaway for the final time.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
This is Dirty Sliders Podcast. Keep it high, wide, and handsome, but don't jump that cushion.
All right. Welcome, everybody. Happy 2025. I know we've been gone for a few weeks. Holidays, life, technical issues. Again, we're not experts, as you all know, most of you that know us. So we've been gone for a while, but we wanted to kick off 2025 with a little preview show. Unfortunately, we are going to start with a little bit of sad news, and I'm going to send that over to Brandon.
Oh, hey. Yeah, it's always never fun starting off with
No.
sad news, but anybody that's been around racing in San Diego for any amount of time knows Deb Chapman. She was the head of, Racers Against Drugs. She worked staging at Verona. She ran pony stocks at Cajon. Passed away, a little over a week ago now.
Yeah.
Some complications with some stuff, and they were already going through it pretty much with the hurricanes over there on the East Coast. I know her and Marv moved out there for retirement, and then hurricane came through, pretty much destroyed their house. Marv had some health issues going on. Deb, just got recently diagnosed with the cancer stuff, and then, unexpectedly, kind of something went down there, and, so we lost a notorious figure in San Diego racing. I know Phil had a lot of times with her too when we were doing the San Diego Fair Racers Against Drugs booth,
Oh, yeah. Deb was a great person. She was a lot of fun to be around. And years ago when she was running the pony stock at Cajon, we have a Polaroid of our daughter, my oldest daughter, when she was probably about, maybe 10 years old, sitting in her car with Deb.
Yeah. Been around a long time.
Yep.
So, sad news, but she's greatly missed, and she was a big part of racing here in San Diego.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, let's move on to what we got going this year. Some of you might notice that Thomas looks like he might be in a racing simulator, but he is actually on his way to a race. So, Thomas, what you got going on, buddy?
Currently on the road, headed to Casa Grande, Arizona, to Central Arizona Speedway to go run the second week of the Winter Nationals. Pretty excited about this deal. I am a week behind what everybody else is doing, so hopefully I can catch up quick to track conditions, all that stuff. Only running a handful of races in 2024 with this car, and thinking I can come out here and run the Sport Mod and Winter Nationals. The goal is to at least make the main one of the nights. And if we end up making the main in one night, call it a success.
Okay, I don't know how long I'm going to have quiet, but here I am at Chili Bowl, getting ready to go off with Trevor Klein. He's racing 55 Bellwood Automotive. Starting 9th in the first B, had a rough qualifier. Nick Hoffman rode up his back bumper and left the tire. I'm having a blast here. If you ever get a chance, come to the Chili Bowl.
Cool.
Well, there you have it, live on set there from the Chili Bowl, Razz Barlow.
Coming in hot.
it's an awesome time. Like I said, I can't stay in here long. Once they start the B-main, it's going to be so loud you guys won't be able to hear me. But it's been an eventful first day. First flip on track, not the one in the parking lot. Hot laps. Then heat one, lap one, turn one, guy turned it over.
Way to start the week.
Anyway, you guys have a great podcast.
Yeah, get to not.
Say again?
Don't have too much fun out there. We're all jealous, you know.
I've been awake for 16 hours. I'm starting to run out of gas. You guys have a great podcast. I'll be with you in spirit.
Well, thanks for checking in there on your live broadcast there.
Here it is, Chili Bowl. See you guys. Have a good podcast.
See ya.
All right, cool. There you go. Look at that. Breaking news, live on the spot reporting from Razz Barlow there. Yeah, so that's what Razz has going on, obviously, this week. I'm sure next week he will have all kinds of stories and videos and all sorts of fun stuff for us.
Yeah, I seen Razz pop in there, so I shut up really fast and let him do his thing.
Oh, that's fine. He was just, doing his thing. Razz is being Razz, getting ready to go out.
Oh yeah.
So flip count at Chili Bowl already at 2. We're only on night 1. 1 is unofficial because it's in the parking lot, I guess, but still counts. Let's see who. Shoot, that takes care of 2 of us. Let's go to Brandon. Jacina, what do you got going on this year? If you're still there. Hello, Mr. Jacina. Okay, we'll go to me. So, you know what? Let's go to Phil Confer. Phil, what do you got going on this year?
A whole lot of racing on my end. It's looking like I'm going to be, if everything goes well, it looks like I'm going to be racing up to 5 nights a week for a while.
Sweet. Where are you doing that?
In Northeast Florida, Orlando, DeLand, Cocoa Beach, Titusville, Tampa, Jacksonville, Daytona, Flagler. Just going to run around and knock the rust off and see what I can do.
Nice. And
what classes are you going to be running?
Yeah, I hear rumor you're running all the way from micro or a midget all the way up to a modified, right?
Well, it's going to be one of these. Yeah, little spoiler alert, everybody. As everybody knows, I promised my wife when I got hurt that I wouldn't get back behind the wheel of a race car, but that didn't mean I wasn't going to race something. No, I'm going to be running a midget. I'm going to be running a modified on dirt. The midget and the modified will be on dirt. I also will be running possibly a street stock. I met a guy out here. He's got a street stock he wants to let me run. And I don't know if this is going to count or not, but there might be some sand drags coming in too.
Oh, got a little bit of everything going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna be racing. Like I said, it looks like if everything goes the way we're hoping it goes, possibly 5 nights a week.
That's cool. You'll get really good at that. Gas left right with your thumbs, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
Finger.
You got a finger. Oh, you got a finger in a wheel.
I got a pistol grip controller. But I am
cool.
going to be making I'll probably be making a bonsai run to Texas. I think it's the second week of February. Heather and I are going to jump in the truck and we're going to do 3,000-mile turnaround in... No, I'm sorry. 2,200-mile turnaround in 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a lot of driving.
That is a lot of driving.
It's a lot of driving.
Yeah, we're going to go out there and pick up all the rest of the RC stuff.
All the other stuff you need to go racing, right?
So, hey, Thomas, you're doing what, 500 miles over the next 4 days?
I think he is reconnecting is what it shows on my screen. So
Yeah. Well, so yeah, for Heather and I, we're gonna do 2,200. John, your mic's off.
Mic is off. Hi, I'm back.
Yeah, turn it off.
I seen him
That's
talking,
okay.
but he wasn't saying nothing.
And again, folks, we are not professionals. We are absolutely
not
freaking
experts.
clueless.
Yeah, we are. In a
So
lot of things.
So then there were 3 Stooges left.
So then there were the 3 Stooges, right?
Oh, Soper's back.
There's Thomas again.
Although he's kind of fuzzy.
Well, he's always kind of fuzzy.
Yeah. All right, so that's my race plans.
I'm here.
Cool. That sounds awesome. One of these days we got to get out closer to where you are so we can all get together
Can you hear me?
and be the 6 of us like we always are.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still would like to see us. I'd like to see us, if we can do it for the 2026 season. They run the RC Chili Bowl out there every year, and I'd like to see the 6 of us go out there with something and run the RC Chili Bowl. I think that would be a blast.
I'd probably be better at watching an RC Chili Bowl than actually competing in the RC Chili Bowl.
No. If we do it, it has to be all of us.
It seems like Phil's got enough RC cars to loan us one.
I don't have
your
enough
own
RC cars
car.
in one class. Oh, I'm buying a model. I'm buying a late model too.
Yeah, see, and plus he knows that probably 4 of us are gonna wreck them. You, me. I don't know how good Thomas is. I know Phil and Razz have a lot of experience with the RC, but yeah, mine would probably go off lap 1, turn 1, shoot into the parking lot.
Yeah, I'm not far behind you. I'll probably get to turn 2.
I'd rather wreck my car than Phil's car.
Hey, you know what the best part about wrecking an RC car though is?
It doesn't
It
hurt.
only costs $50 to fix it.
It doesn't hurt, and if you completely destroy the thing, you're out like the midget. I would only be out $180 on the midget.
Yeah,
That's less than a right rear tire in a dwarf car.
Yeah. I was actually talking to a friend at work the other day, and we were talking about, he's like, oh, what do you do when you crash your race car? Does it hurt? I go, no, what do you think about? I'm like, well, 1, is this going to hurt? And 2, how much is it going to cost to fix it?
Yeah.
That
before
part.
I hit somebody. Yeah, am I going to need a radiator, a new, who knows? Okay, so
Underwear.
anyways, let's go to... I always need new. Who says I wear underwear when I'm racing? Brandon's going to think about that every race now. Brandon, what do you got going on this year?
Well, let's see. Right now, my car is motorless because my motor is at Mike Pridgett's Race Engine's getting some much needed love. Only a couple seasons on it, so it's getting a full, fresh overhaul to start the season, so that'll be nice. Yeah, I mean, we were close last year a lot. When I say a lot, I mean we led a lot of racing last year, and man, it just seemed to fall apart at the end. Almost every single time a caution would come out with 2 or 3, 4 laps to go, and it's just like they always bite me because the fast guy's behind me.
Right, he's in second place on that 2-lap ending the race.
Yeah, I'm 2.5 seconds out, and then all of a sudden I'm 0 seconds out.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
So, yeah,
I'm excited to get out there. I mean, John Tuttle, our group here at JT Motorsports and Fabrication, we have what, 4 cars coming out of the stable next year?
we are going to have 4 cars coming out of there next year. Yeah. We got ourselves like a little race team going.
Yeah, it'll be fun. You know, with the 2 of us running, we were pretty consistent. We wasn't really breaking down much last year, and then there towards the end, Joe got involved with us there, and he started coming on late there, and now we add JT to the mix, and it can only get a little bit more exciting next year.
Yeah. Heck yeah, we'll just plan on sandwiching JT and holding Joe up behind us, and we'll win. Or we'll at least come close.
Hey, let's go 3 wide across the track the whole time, and we should have a good time.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm with Brandon. I actually got to get up to JT's and figure out what I'm going to do with my car. Not a lot of work. I got to bang out some dents from last season, but getting ready to get her back on the track. Maybe freshen her up, put some different gears in. It's going to be interesting to see what happens now that they're requiring us in the pure stocks at Verona to have the rev limiter with a 6,200 RPM limit on it. I think that's going to bring some of the fast guys back with the rest of us a little bit. And we'll see what happens. Oh, Thomas is back. He's past El Centuries.
The fun part with the rev limiter, Bridger, I believe that's going to be a good indication of where you need to lift on entry to the corner, because most of the time last year, I mean, I was in between 62 and 6,400 RPM at the end of the straightaway. So once we bang the chip, it's time to lift and hit the turn.
It's time to lift, right. So, yeah, it'll be fun. We definitely got that coming up. And where are we talking? Beginning of April, we're going to start out here at Verona?
Yeah, so the end of March, I know the monster trucks will be there, I think March 29th. And then it's like April 12th probably is the first race, I think, that weekend. And then obviously before that, we probably have a practice or 2 probably before the start of the season. So obviously we should get out there, and then we should switch cars for a session at practice, Bridger, just to see the difference between the 2.
Yeah, we always talk about that, but never end up doing it because it doesn't work out. But yeah, that'll be cool. And then, little thing I have in the works, I'm actually going to Las Vegas the week that High Limit opens out there.
Nice.
And High Limit is racing, so that's obviously Kyle Larson and Brad Sweet's series. And it just happens to be the same weekend that NASCAR is racing in Vegas. So I'm hoping
that'll be a busy weekend.
It's going to be a busy weekend. I'm hoping to get a media pass to go out there and, hopefully, who knows? Maybe I'll get some cool interviews with some people, not just, Kyle and Brad, but hopefully Rico will be done from his wrist by then and racing, and it'll be a good Saturday's going to be busy. Saturday will be a long day of racing for me, but it'll be fun. So yeah, lots of stuff planned for this year. Hopefully a lot of stuff comes to fruition. We got guests, like I said earlier, that we've lined up for maybe a couple weeks from now. Hopefully we'll get some more surprise guests, get our friend of the show, Garrett Alverson, back on, follow his year.
He had a pretty good win there, Vado.
Yeah, he did.
Vado, damn it. It's Vado.
MK.
Hot water heat.
It's off. You're from Iowa, guys.
Microwave.
1,600 watts.
I did land a pretty cool interview, though, that's coming up soon. That'll be a fun one.
That will be a fun one. So yeah, if I think that previews our season, our year, pretty okay. Anybody got anything else they want to throw out there?
Well,
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so.
238 cars.
That's it?
238 cars at Winter Nationals. 80 of them are modified. 48 sport mods, 48 stock cars. And the rest were the hobby stocks and the sport compacts. But the sport compacts will not run this week. They're going to run the Bud Light instead.
Cool.
oh, speaking of sport compacts, XR just put out their $100,000 to win show this year is going to be at Kokomo for the sport compacts. 100 grand to win. Last year they did the stock cars. This year they're going to do 100 grand to win sport compacts at Kokomo Speedway.
Oh, boy.
Nice. That'll buy you like 5 or 6 other sport compacts.
Well, that's a $600 entry fee for 100,000 to win. 2,000 to start, 100,000 to win. Sport compact. Craziness.
That is crazy. Yeah,
So what's this?
one of these?
Speaking of big races, what's this big pure stock race Joe's been talking about? He wants you guys to go to.
Oh, I've kind of seen it. It's in Texas, I think, is where it was at, right? Down in Texas. I think Joe tagged us in. I think it was a 10 grand to win show. He's trying to get some of us set up to go down there.
Oh.
But my deal with that is if it's anything like the pure stocks that come out of Arizona, we have no chance.
Yeah. That's a long haul to Texarkana.
I don't like to travel out of town if I don't feel like I'm going to be competitive, which is why I haven't gone to Casa Grande, Arizona with a pure stock to race Arizona pure stocks because I don't have a street stock.
Right. He'll only go as far as Verona. That's as far as he'll go. Maybe
I'll go
Paris.
to Paris. Paris is fun. It's just expensive to race up there, but that place is fun.
You should go run the pure stock race in El Centro for the winter fair.
I mean, when I took your car down there sober, I had a blast in that thing until we couldn't get it to run. So I wouldn't mind going down to El Centro.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, when I took mine down there this last year, I ran second and third. It was fucking $300 for second place and $200 for third. Like, that's as much as you win in Verona.
We'll have to see if the dates line up. As long as I get my motor back in time, we know how things go in the motor department. Kind of sometimes it takes a little bit of time, but if Bridger's not going to go and his car's running, maybe I can talk him into running my old car.
Look what you did to Thomas's when you took it out there.
Hey, that's not my fault. You know that. You were there.
Maybe Bridger
I
might
know.
want to drive his own car in that race.
Yeah.
Bridger didn't want to race it, and his car was running. Maybe I could talk him into letting me drive it.
Might be a little more into racing now that, I have more time in the seat and, a car that runs better than it did the last time we thought about going out there.
When are those dates, Soper? Do you know those dates? Well, he's going to reconnect because he's on the highway.
Yeah.
The Midwinter Fair is in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we'll figure stuff out, but yeah, big year coming up for Dirty Sliders, and I think we'll get that going. So look for us, like, subscribe, Dirty Sliders on Facebook, at Dirty Sliders on X, and Dirty Sliders on Instagram. Like, subscribe.
Or not YouTube.
YouTube is Facebook is Dirty Sliders. Did I not do Facebook? Facebook is just Dirty Sliders. Follow us.
Yeah, you didn't do Facebook.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Jeez. Wow.
Interact with the video. Let us know that you hate us. Let us know that you like us. Whatever. Just interact with us. Have fun.
Comment. Tell us what you want. We'll reach out to anybody and everybody and see what they say. The worst they can say is take a flying leap, right?
if you want to come on and have an interview, reach out to one of us or reach out to the page in general, and let's have a talk and see if we can't get you on the show and have a conversation, talk about your sponsors, talk about your season, whatever you want.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When last time when we talked about, Kyle Busch getting in a midget and such, I actually sent an email to his webpage, see if he wanted to come on and talk about it. Not that I got anything back, but hey, it was worth a shot, right?
Yeah. What's the worst?
It's always worth a shot.
That's what I said. The worst thing they say is no, and I go, okay, thanks.
One day
you miss 100%
he will
of the
regret.
shots you don't take.
One day, Kyle Busch will regret not coming on the Dirty Sliders podcast.
Oh, right, yeah, and we'll just hound him forever. Of course, you and Razz will probably be dead. I'll be 100.
Damn.
Brandon will
Damn
be
it.
close. I'm saying it might be a while.
Damn it.
Well, on that somber
Thomas
note,
will be the only one
to
alive.
bed.
Good. It
It's
is
probably
way past your bedtime, huh?
It is, man. You guys keep me up too late on these Monday nights.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
all right, guys.
That's it. Let's call it a night. See you guys. See you next week.
Yeah.